know, it's just bizarre. Why isn't this over? I feel like it should be over, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a surprise for you. Guess where we're going right now? We're going to Auntie Rochelle and Liam's house for his birthday party. Are you excited? We're on our way there. It's going to take 3 hours. We have books to read, things to color.
Well, Mommy, it's okay because we can use a new thing.
Yes, we can. It is raining right now. We just got Lily and it says estimated is 2 hours and 50 minutes. This is gonna be the longest trip we've ever taken Josiah, and I'm low-key nervous. So far, he's so good. I ended up buying this camera thing on Amazon because I was so tired of not being able to see him. But we gotta play some music, so we'll see you guys soon.
Three hours later.
So we are about 9 minutes away. We did it, 3 hours. That was rough. He pretty much wanted me this whole entire trip. Lillian pretty much got screen timed up. And Lucas is just enjoying the ride. How was it for you?
It was good, you know, it's relaxing up here.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up the camera when we're closer by or there and then get her reaction. I'm excited.
Well, they're looking for somebody because that helicopter. Come on, Lily. Police, we're looking for whoever.
No way! No way!
Paint hands.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! No way!
Yeah.
No way!
There the kids go.
I was like, who's knocking on the door? I'm like, wait a minute, wait. Did you know?
Yeah, well, you were like, oh, you're asking about Lily coming. I was like, oh.
They're bouncing up and down. And look at Josiah just chilling on Auntie Becca. So Auntie Becca came here earlier today. It's actually for Liam's birthday. So it's so funny. In Jacksonville, it's 58 degrees. And in Tampa, it is 8? Auntie Rochelle is crazy, guys. She actually built this playground with her bare hands by herself. It took her like 3 days to do it. Careful, remember you're clumsy and it rained. It rained, okay? Oh, just like that. This is Liam's room. This is another thing that Rochelle made. DIY herself. She also, it actually had nothing in here. It was like bare. I'll show you a picture right here. But she made this bed and had a background. She had a seating area, a fireplace, a TV up there. And look at that kitchen. This is insane. We are getting ready for Liam's party and Lily and Rochelle are painting. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, Lily, are you painting with Auntie Rochelle?
I'm gonna have the whole thing. Liam's gonna like, when I let go, Liam just went on the playhouse and get all painted.
So when Auntie Rochelle was painting, she goes, oh, I'm gonna do this black and that white. I'm like, babe, black will attract the sun and it'll be hot. She's like, nah, bro. I'm just gonna do the legs. I'm like, okay. She sent me a picture and she, in fact, painted top of there. And I'm like, girl, you wanna tell them what happened, Rochelle?
Nah, I'm good.
Tell them what happened. Tell them what happened.
I was working on the top part because it's white. So I was like, oh, cool. I jumped down on here on my foot. I'm like, ah! They're burning, Josiah. They're burning.
So now look what she's doing. So you wanna say your best friend's right?
Sometimes.
Josiah wanted to go down and use the spinny thing. He loves this thing. He like it? Yeah. Oh. Lily's over here trying to already swim.
Early the next morning.
So Auntie Rochelle and Lily were outside playing together and Auntie Rochelle got stung by you said about 20 bees?
I don't know how many.
She's a no.
They attacked me all at once before I could think to even close the thing. So
She's going to the urgent care.
He's not gonna be happy. Maybe he's gonna want to get on her.
Probably.
And she's gonna hold him with one hand.
2 hours later.
Auntie Rochelle's back. So first they gave Auntie Rochelle Sarah shot for her bee stings and then they gave her Benadryl. So she's about to be knocked out. I know it's fact. We're about to get some revenge on them right now. Right, Lucas?
Right. All right, pray for me.
Oh, Lucas, the battery's dead, so you gotta hurry. Yeah. Run, baby, run! Oh. Baby, go to the back. Come to the back. Go to the back. You got it. This side's just like.
I have no strength. No,
You got it, baby. You crazy self.
The wasp was like this. It couldn't even move. It was just not flying.
That is true. He's gonna get the one in the back.
Ready?
Ready?
You're Shelly, hurry
She
up.
got it. She getting it. She getting it.
Say.
My dude's a ninja. Baby, run! Baby!
2 weeks later.
Hi, Olo fam. It's been 4 days. We ended up going by Rachael and Liam's house and we surprised her, as you guys saw in the vlog. And then we just kind of like started hanging out with the kids, hanging at the party, and didn't film from then on. So we're back home. What a huge transition.
It was a lot of fun at Rachel's house. So we had the birthday party, we hung out. There was too many guests there, so she had a lot of family come. So there wasn't any more rooms for us, so we ended up staying at a hotel, the Embassy. Like, we love the Embassy suites.
We do.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor.
Non-sponsors, but
We had a blast. Lily had a lot of fun. She was actually really sad to leave, so that's always a good sign.
That was a good sign.
Yeah.
So we pretty much just came home, and then she's at school right now, and then Josiah's laying down. And so we want to talk to you guys about more of my health update. About a week ago, I ended up going in because my doctor, as you guys know, I've been battling with his blood pressure issues since Josiah. And I don't know, I think the birth of him triggered something in me that kind of like made my body go out of whack. At first we're thinking it's probably postpartum stuff, so we waited it out. And so then about 3 months out, he's like, okay, I don't know about that. So now 9 months later, I'm still having huge issue with blood pressure. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rachel. And I've been battling with health issues since I've had Josiah. The other day, my blood pressure went to 165 over 112. And that's with taking 2 different blood pressure medication. As you guys know, he ordered a kidney ultrasound. He also ordered a blood test and also ordered a urine sample.
Yeah.
The urine sample showed that I actually had protein in my urine. I don't know exactly what that means. I know obviously he's looking for kidney stuff, so that kind of like indicates something. If you're in the medical field, comment down below what you know about these findings. So my blood work actually showed that my renin was low. So when you look at renin, because I was like, what is a renin? Because I was like, renal? She goes, no, renin. It's an enzyme secreted by and stored in the kidney which promotes the production of protein. So pretty much like, it goes in line with what he was saying with, okay, now I'm starting to think something might be up with the kidneys, because when something's wrong with your kidneys, it actually messes with your blood pressure. When your renin is low, that actually indicates that you don't have a lot of salt intake, which is funny because a lot of people are like, oh, just reduce salt. I'm like, I don't eat a lot of salt. Reduce salt, reduce salt. I don't eat a lot of salt. Reduce salt, reduce. I promise I don't intake a lot of salt.
Yeah, we cook 99% of our own meals, and we don't add much salt. Like, I add a little salt for flavor, but honestly, we're like, for a whole pot, we're like putting like a couple dashes of salt.
Yeah.
So we don't eat a lot of salt.
No, we don't. And the reason why I was swelling so bad was because of my blood pressure, obviously. Yeah. But I'm still scared to like intake my salt because it's kind of scary because my blood pressure's high. So yeah. I don't know. So my doctor actually wanted to talk to me in person about the whole results. My ultrasound was gonna be on Thursday and he was gonna take me on Friday. But the lady who scheduled my ultrasound ended up scheduling it wrong because ultrasound's like an hour long. And she scheduled on a 30-minute slot. And I've been waiting for a month for that ultrasound. So now my ultrasound isn't until June 3rd.
Right. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to kind of continue doing the best we can, I guess you would say.
Right.
Taking your blood pressure medication, staying on top of it, like just like we have been. That's honestly the best thing we could do right now until they have other answers.
There's one thing that's happening, and I looked it up, and now it's kind of making sense. How many of you have ever heard of this? So it started about a month or 2 ago. That's like 2 months ago, right? When it first happened. So I stopped really drinking because since the blood pressure issues for a couple months now, because it's kind of like, it was like freaking me out a little bit. And if I was drinking, it wasn't that much anyways. It was like a little bit. I woke up one morning and I promise you I was hungover and I didn't drink. Yeah. And I was like, my head was pounding and I started vomiting like crazy. And I was like, babe, I feel like I'm hungover. I feel like I'm hungover. And I was literally like, I was in the shower for like what? 2 hours. It was horrible. Yeah. Horrible. I felt so sick to my stomach. Did I drink? Like, did I get drunk? Like, what in the world? And then I would say 2 weeks later, it happened again, where I just felt so hungover. I'm like, babe, I feel like throwing up. And the world was spinning a little bit. Yeah. It was like so hungover. And then it happened again a couple days ago. And I was like, okay, this is just bizarre. So I looked it up, and then there it is. It said, like, I'll put a screenshot right here. This was another thing that it says, like, it could be something with the kidneys. And I was like, that is so crazy. Comment down below if you're in the medical field and you've seen this and, like, what came about it.
Right. We honestly, like, we feel like you guys are family. So that's why we're telling you guys this and keeping you guys updated. As we're finding out stuff, we're letting you guys know. Because a lot of you guys know about Rachel's health and kind of you're following along with the journey, and you want to know. You want her to be healthy, so. And
it's just so bizarre and random that I'm going through, like, I don't know, it's just bizarre. Why isn't this over? I feel like it should be over. You know what I'm saying? It's like so bizarre that like my body's just like giving up on me. Not giving up on me, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Not acting right.
Yeah. But anyhow, one positive is that I can finally fit my wedding ring. Look at that.
Yeah.
I can't fit the band though. The next update I should give you guys is like June 6th time, like after the ultrasound, and I'll let you guys know what happens with that.
Hopefully we finally get some answers.
And I'll give you an example, like my blood pressure has been consistently 147 over like 100 consistently, and then sometimes it will spike to like 150s over 110s, and then I went to the doctor the other day because I was feeling really sick, and it was what, 167 over 112. Like that's how my blood pressure's been acting. And obviously it's not something you want, because when it gets that high, look, it's hard to explain. My brain gets like swollen. But yeah, on a positive note, my eyebrows got darker. It actually works. My birthday's soon, guys. My birthday's in exactly 10 days. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of fun things happening during the summertime. So I can't wait to, like, I don't know, we're gonna be like exploring and like think of all this vlogging stuff, and I want to take a lot more like fun videos. We're gonna put a lot of fun shorts on here. Yeah, I'm going through this health stuff, but like I feel like my body's slowly coming back, like happy again. That makes sense. Like I feel like I'm finally out of like a slump, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to like put some funny stuff out there. I don't know.
It's funny, your slump is like still like most people's like over the top energy.
I know.
Like, oh, you in a slump when? Slump where?
Like, can you go back to your slump, please? Hope you enjoyed this vlog. And surprising my best friend.
Since we have a lot of new subscribers, we've been thinking about doing how we met again. And like, actually, I want to kind of go back even further. So stay tuned for that. We're going to kind of go into like the really cool unknown details of how we met.
That's true.
Behind the scenes. How God kind of played in effect a little bit. You'll see. Stay tuned. I'm going to start like back, like how we even got to the point where we could meet.
What? Alright guys, Luke is gonna tell me too. Anywho, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.